getting really hot in here. Hi and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a short announcement of Memory Keepers knit along that's starting November 9th. That's why I'm all bundled up in my Memory Keepers projects. The knit along is for the Memory Keepers shawl and the Memory Keepers hat. So the shawl pattern has been out since last spring. I'll link to the video up there. And the hat will be out on November 9th, which is the day the knit along starts. So I will upload a video about the hat pattern on that day. So this is coming out a few days before that, so you can get prepared. Now, so Friday, November 9th is the start date, and the knit along will go on until the end of the year. The goal, or my aim with this knit along, is to get you to knit and give life to your precious mini skeins and leftover yarns from other projects. If you're anything like me, you have a collection of bits and pieces that you've gathered here and there, gifts from friends, scrap yarn from that special shawl you knit, or the sweater you knit for your baby, the yarn you bought when you were on holiday. So those little bits that feel precious, we don't want to throw them away, but they're just sitting there. So the Memory Keepers projects were designed with those yarns in mind, and I really enjoyed seeing you bring life to these patterns with your yarn. So I'm really hoping that with this knit along you'll be inspired to use them, to give them life, and to have them in a form where you can enjoy them every day. So the idea with both of these patterns is that you have a background color, something solid, neutral, but what's neutral to you might vary. This one has a gray undyed as a neutral. This hat pattern has, or the hat sample has white. This one also has white, but this one has purple. And some of my test knitters have used dark solid colors, and they look beautiful. So whatever is neutral to you, and you need that throughout the pattern, and then an equal amount of the shorter bits of yarn, the colorful bits of yarn. The hat uses about 200 grams of both the main color and the scraps. The hats you can do with 50 grams. So the hat comes in 3 sizes. This is the largest, and this is the medium, and this is the smallest. So 50 grams of your main color and 50 grams of scrap yarn is enough for the larger size, so definitely enough for the smaller ones as well. Just so you can get prepared. So you can watch the video about the shawl for more information on that, and of course everything is explained in the patterns. For me, knit alongs, the best part of knit alongs is knitting along with other people, so that's what I'm encouraging you to do. But there will be a couple of prizes. The first one lives in this bag. So I've put together these prizes from my personal stash, and it contains, let's see, 7 mini skeins, and these equal to about 50 grams, so enough for a hat or a good start on the shawl or whatever project you want to use them, or if you want to gift them on. And I've also included a tiny knitter's keyring. The other project lives in this bag, or the other prize lives in this bag. Again, 7 mini skeins. Now some of these do have tags on what the yarn is. Not all of them do, because I can't remember what they are. And with this one you'll also get a set of removable stitch markers. I think these are Knit Pros. So one of the prizes will be drawn from the Linen Knits Ravelry group, where I will have a thread for the knit along. I'm opening it up beforehand so you can sign up and start talking, and if you have any questions you can ask them and I'll be there to answer. Yes, so one of the prizes will be drawn from that thread, from the posts that have photos in them. So it's not necessary for you to finish your item, just that you're knitting along. That's the main thing. Of course, these are both quite addictive to knit, so I'm pretty confident that you will actually finish them. The hats, especially really quick knits, make great gifts as well. But yes, so the one of these will be drawn from the posts with photos in the Linen Knits thread, the thread in the Linen Knits group, and the other one will be for Instagram. So any posts that are tagged with Memory Keepers Cal. So use the hashtag Memory Keepers Cal when you're posting about your projects on Instagram. So I will go through that hashtag once the knit along is over and draw for a prize winner from there. So 2 ways to enter. You're free to do both, of course, but I just wanted to give 2 options, since some people like to chat on Ravelry but are not on Instagram, and other people are on Instagram but don't really use Ravelry for chatting. So I wanted to give options. I'm going to be casting on along with all of you. I'm gonna do another one of the hats, and I've got the same purple. This is Araucania Ranco Solid. Don't know the exact colorway. So I'm gonna be casting on with this one for another hat, and I'm gonna pull from my collection of mini skeins and leftover fingering weight yarns from here. I've got a whole bunch in this bag, so I'm gonna look for pretty ones from there. Some of these might be strong contenders. So on November 9th, when the hat pattern goes out, the cal starts, and I'm gonna be casting on. I hope you will join me. This is going to be so much fun. Thank you for watching. Do share this with your friends. Invite them to join you. Maybe you can even swap minis for this. You know, do something that's fun and lets you give life to your precious mini skeins. All right, I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.